Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from NMWatch and we are back with another initial video review, right? So I've been wanting to reward myself at the end of the year with my first ever Swiss made dive watch, right? So my choice was between these Christopher Ward 300 Christopher Ward Trident 300 Pro or a Squale, and finally I've decided to go for a Squale. So but which one is it? Let's just cue the intro. Okay guys, so welcome back to my initial review of a brand new dive watch from Squale, right? So is it spelled Squale or Squall? I'm not really sure. I'm gonna be well, TGV has certainly pronounced it as Squale, so if he says it so, maybe it is the correct way to say it. But yeah, still you can see this this one Buren logo at this box here, and the shark logo of Squale in the Squale writing, right? So I've just received this yesterday. Of course, I've unboxed it because I just can't wait to wear my first ever Squale, right? So yeah, let's just quickly go into the box, right? So we have this simple card box. That's nothing new there. So yet we have this protector kind of thing, right? So and we have, of course, this. I don't think that this is a genuine leather, so I might be wrong there, but yeah, still it does feels like a PVC leather, right? So I don't think for something under $600 it is going to be a real leather. But you know what, let's just do a sniff check. No, I don't think that this is real leather, right? So let's just check out what is inside. Of course, I've already took out the watch before yesterday because I just can't wait, right? So let's see what's inside. So the watch came in this plastic baggie, and we have a tag here, so with this Squale logo, right? So that's how it came, and we have a Squale international warranty, which is signed 18th of December 2022. So you can see here I bought mine from the Gnomon watches in our neighboring country Singapore, right? So yeah, immediately you see there 30 Atmos 1545 Tropic. That is the serial number. The date is stamped here. That's good. How many years is it? 2 years warranty, right? So that's good, right? So of course, when you buy something from Gnomon, they will send you some freebies, right? So in my case, I've got myself this what do you call this, spring bar tool with a Gnomon watches stamp here. So yep, nice tool. I think I've had one of these before because I've previously bought a few straps from them, right? That is like what, 5 or 6 years ago. So yeah, that was long before AliExpress was a thing, right? So and we have, what do we say? Okay, we have a Squale manual instruction, I think, user's guide and international warranty, water resistance, blah blah blah. Montre et Bevlunch professionals. I totally suck at reading French. We have Germany, you have in Italy, how many languages? Oh, total 4 languages, right? So I can only read in English. Yeah, English, French, Germany, Italian. So at least I know what are the the languages, right? So you know what, we are not here for that. Let's just quickly go to the watch that I've picked. This is going to be my last purchase for 2022, but is it going to be my last Squale purchase ever? Let's just see what's inside. 3, 2, 1, boom, and you see that we have this Squale watch. And inside this particular watch, we have this padding so that if you are buying a bracelet watch, so this one will prevent your bracelet from scratching with the case back, right? So let's just quickly get over with it. Yep. So let's just put it at the back there. Use it as a prop, maybe, right? So yeah, let's just get into the watch. So the version that I've gone for is this Squale 1545. This is the Gnomon exclusive edition, right? So Squale 1545 is not a brand new model for for Squale. In fact, they have done quite a lot of iterations of this version before, but this time around they've revised the case to see that there is no crown guard here. The old 1545 case has a crown guard, which looks like a straight Submariner homage, right? So that is why I didn't go for those version. But when Squale produces this new cases now, I was like, that's interesting. They came out with a few other colorways. Of course, if you guys are into if you guys see the Gnomon website or even Squale website, they came out with I think they came out with a black and a very, very interesting bluish gray version of the new 1545. But for Gnomon exclusive, they've come up with this Tropic style, and also the red style, and also a pink style, right? So I went for the the most the most boring version, which is this one. But even if it looks boring, I do think that it is still have quite a lot of features that I really love in a vintage style looking watch, right? So let's just did I mention the price? That less than $600 US, maybe around 550, because I applied a Christmas discount code for it. And yep, they sent me this watch using a DHL, and yeah, I've got it after just 2 working days, right? So quickly just check the case dimension. They mentioned that this is a 40mm case, but you can see it here. If we measure just the case, right, just the case, that is going to be about 39. But when you measure the bezel, it is 40. Let's just quickly check that again. 40.2. So let's just conclude this as a 40mm watch. But the thickness or the thinness is just 11.8mm, which is still less than 1mm thicker. If less than 1mm thicker compared to the Christopher Ward 300 Trident Pro, but yeah, still I'll take it, right? So because it has that Celita SW200 movement, and the Luxular is 47.8mm, right? So that's good. And the crown is huge, absolutely massive, at about, I think 8mm crown. And the way on this particular Squale FKM, or is it Tropic strap, very, very soft and supple Tropic strap, right? The weight is just about 95 grams, so that is cool, right? So the case construction consists of a brush finish concrete brush finish 316L stainless steel. So we have brush finishing on the top of the lugs, and high polish finishing, which is a fingerprint magnet. Yeah, fingerprint magnet on the side. And yeah, you can see the polishing done is quite nice, quite completely nice, and I can see myself there. Yeah, maybe you can see me. No, I don't. No, you can't see me. But you can see the iPhone that I'm using for recording this video. And you see the case design is quite interesting, because this turn down to the lugs really makes it hugs the wrist really well, right? So there is no polish chamfer on the side, which is I think that is a missed opportunity there, because it would have made it look a bit more interesting, in my opinion, at least. But yeah, still, I am not a designer, so who am I to complain, right? So at this side of the case, we can see that we have that huge Von Buren logo etched on the crown, and on the 8mm crown, which is nicely done. I think that is a laser edge finishing in there. And on the top we have this coin edge bezel, which is also polished. Then that makes it a bit difficult to turn the bezel, right? So we have a ceramic bezel insert here with a silver on top and black, navy blue at the bottom, right? So Gnomon website mentioned that they took inspiration from an edge black bezel of the older Squale, I think. So they say, this is what they said, and I quote, old black bezel turns blue, and after that they turn gray. So that is why they chose to put 2 colors, blue and gray here. And I think it looks nice, but a bit weird. But yeah, still that's what the design intention was, right? So the black dial is matte finished, right? So it is not a high gloss finish, And yeah, I think you can see here that it is a matte black dial with an applied indices, and you can see that the lume applied on those our indices are all finished in this old radium style lume, which does not help the lume at all, right? So the lume on this watch is not poor. Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna straight up say it's poor. Yeah, I'm gonna show you later on when we compare the lume, right? So with, yeah, anyway, it is of course applied indices, but with applied indices you think that you think that it would they could have, you know, they could have make it a bit brighter, the lume, but it doesn't. So I don't think they apply that much of a lume, right, so to the hour markers. But on the hour hands, minute hands, and second hands, those lumes are okay, not excellent but okay. And you see that all those hands, the minute the handsets are finished in polish, right? So which is, you know, kind of I don't know, it looks okay because it kind of matches the this hour indices on the 6, 3 and 3, 6, 9 and 12, right? So on the 12 o'clock hour marker, so focus, you see that it is shaped as a trapezoid finishing shape, and the side of the trapezoid is basically polish, similarly to all the indices, which is okay. And the Squale logo on the 12 o'clock is printed in white, and I don't know why they need to put the YI15. You know what, let's just focus a bit more. Okay, so I don't know why they need to put the 1545 logo at the 6 o'clock there, and we have a very nice done Squale printing in orange, or is it red? I'm struggling to find the right color palette here, so I think it is orange, which is cool in my opinion, because all this orange marker or orange printing matches the all the indices on the 3, 6 and 9. So at this 3 o'clock we have this date window, which is just a cutout, so there's no framing whatsoever. I think a frame date window would have make it look a bit more you know, a bit more stylish in my opinion, but yeah, still anyway. So we don't have any chapter ring because all the minute markers are all printed, and we have just this silver or brush finished what do you call this, chapter ring, right? So that makes the, you know, the dial looks a bit smaller, but it's okay, not that bad, right? So, and of course we have that lume pip finish in the same colorway as the indices, and also the lume on this sucks as well. Right, so the engraving on the bezel is okay, not that deep, but yeah, still you can just feel it. And the bezel action, right, right, 120 clicks and it matches, right? So it's just aligned to the printed indices, which is very cool, right? So let's quickly talk about, oh, so I totally forgot to mention about the crown. So the crown, although it is big, right, so 8 millimeters, it is, when you hear see the dimension, it feels like it's going to be easy to screw in and screw out. But as you can see, my hands here, not that big, so you can of course hand wind the crown, so that's okay. When you go to the first position, you can adjust the date, right, so which is okay. And when you go to the second position, you can adjust the time, right? So let's just go for that 10:10, right? So when it is out, you can see that there is a, if you turn the back, you can see there's a red gasket there to remind you that it is still unscrewed, which is okay. All right, so which is a good thing. And while we are at it, let's just quickly take a look at the case back. Stainless steel, water resistance 30 ATM, sapphire crystal, and that is the serial number, right? So, and of course this is a laser edge, right? So but screwing the crown back in is a bit of a pain in the ass. So the crown is huge, don't get me wrong, but because this bezel is protruding out, kind of difficult to get it just right into the screwing back in. So I have to use my fingernails to just confirm whether it is already in or not. So that is one of the downside of this particular crown design, right? So let's talk a bit more about the strap. The strap with that came with is, you know, I think it is maybe Tropic made it, I am not really sure, or maybe it is Bonetto Cinturini, because yeah, it is branded Squale, but it has this Fatto in Italia, means made in Italy, which is excellent. And the feel of this particular Tropic style strap, I just mentioned it as a Tropic style because I'm not really sure whether Tropic made it or Bonito Cinturini made it, but yeah, still polish buckle here, which is also again another stretch magnet, and that beautifully done Von Buren Edge logo on the side at the tip of the buckle, which is very, very cool. Right, so before we do a quick Lume shot, let's just put it on the wrist, and before we do that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my San Martin SM0004 V3 with this brown, with this leather what do you call this, leather dial, right? So let's just pair it with the with a leather strap from San Martin as well, right? So it doesn't move. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so you can see that why I bring out this watch, because it also has this what do you call this, vintage style lume here, but the all application is a bit different. This one is printed, but this one is applied, right? So you know what, let's just put it before on the wrist before we check the lume, which is, you know what, if you don't want to watch the poor lume performance, you can just end the video and say bye bye to me, right? So on the wrist, it's okay, enough. The strap is enough, right? So I'm on like what 1 2 3 4 6 hole, and we still have quite a lot of straps left, so which is very, very good. And the 40mm case just fits nicely on my 6.75 or 17 centimeters wrist circumference, and you can see that the lux, turn down lux, really hugs the wrist nicely, right? So that is good. And of course, wearing it all day is not a problem, right? So but the biggest problem for me is the lume. Let's just quickly give that San Martin a charge and the Squale a bit more because it definitely needs it. Are you guys ready? 3 2 1. And you can see that they, even here you can see that the San Martin or San Martin whatever is performing way much better compared to the Squale, right? So on the applied, sorry, on the printed indices of the San Martin, see how the printed on indices on the San Martin shines bright compared to the Squale, right? So but on the Squale, the lume on the hands are significantly brighter compared to the applied indices, which I don't know, guys. So that is a huge letdown for me in my opinion, but yeah, still do let me know in the comment section below also. So yeah, I've knocked the camera again, right? So yep, this is just my initial review of this particular piece. So if you guys want to know anything else about this particular watch, so do let me know in the comment section below. What do you I of course will be addressing all your comments when it is time for the full review, right? So for the time being, I'm gonna be enjoying it, and maybe the full review will come soon, maybe next year in just a few weeks time. So yeah, do let me know. So if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.